Delicado will have this one. He's putting his faith on Delicado to make the comeback. So starting things off, Delicado scoring straight away will be 6-0. Both players looking a lot better this time around, not really dropping their perfect streaks. And Delicado putting himself up to his 18-0 already. Yeah, I probably should do quick chat. It's not something I did this tournament yet. But yeah, looks like the players know I'm in here, so VicenHA managing to reply and put himself up on the board, so 18-13 is the score right now in favor of Delicado. Both players are trying to start out that perfect streak. The short hop coming out from Delicado will find its way past Vicen, so Delicado looking strong. They did play a set whenever we crashed and Vicen actually won it. It will not count, but I guess it's kind of showing that Vicen is still playing well enough to beat Delicado. Not really able to make it happen so far. Delicado is just up, goes for that push shot, but ends up making its way down the center, so easy catch for Vicen. Vicen once again holding out that defense like we seen in their first match, and he ends up taking the point from it, so despite not being able to throw them perfects for quite a while, Vicen ends up losing that point, so Delicado finding his way up 42-38 right now. Either player could take the set right now. Delicado just about managing to save that one from the slide. The wall ride coming out from Delicado, but Vicen will save it once again. Delicado is just up right now, but loses it from missed timing, like we've seen quite a few times in their previous match. The push shot coming from Vicen does force the slide from Delicado, and Vicen is just up right now. Ends up losing it from missed timing though, but we do see Delicado finding the way past Vicen, so Vicen ending up going 66-38 right now. Vicen has managed to find himself some juice, but ends up losing it from that cross-court lob, and Delicado, despite losing the set off stream, looking strong to take it to possibly 2-0, so even if the first set did count, possibly it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but Vicen is just up right now. Delicado with the drop shot does reset Vicen's perfect streak. Vicen putting himself on the board and taking the lead now though, so 17-12. Delicado with the line shot manages to slip it past Vicen. Vicen has been kind of on and off. His defense has been fantastic in some rallies, and then sometimes he just either is a bit greedy or too slow to react, so he's been kind of 50-50 with his defense. Like I said, it's either been great or not all that great, so we'll see if he can keep it up though. He is in the lead as of right now, 34-19, looking to bring a set back to himself. He is forced to lose his juice loop from a slide. Delicado finds himself just, goes for that line shot and makes its way past Vicen, so Delicado does bring the score back to even, 34-34. Goes for that push shot and almost scores again past Vicen. Both players just playing defense right now as they're being forced to slide. Vicen manages to find himself some juice, and that 15-point rally will put him up to the 49-point curse, so we'll see if he can finish things out or if the 49-point curse will hold strong and Delicado can make the comeback. If Delicado loses his juice though and just passes it straight to Vicen, and Vicen will end up taking it, so 61 points to 34 will be the score right now. Delicado starting the third set off strongly. Vicen just standing AFK right now. So the players were discussing if Vicen had won or not, but no, I don't believe so. I don't think the first set was being counted, so. Delicato finding his way up to 46 points off of I guess a few cheeky points while Vicen was being AFK, but Vicen looking to make the comeback does find himself up to 23 points. Both players are just, but Vicen manages to find the post past Delicato, so despite being so far behind, Vicen making that comeback finds himself up 34 points, goes for a short hop but ends up bouncing too much. The wall ride coming out from Vicen does bring him back to 45 points, so there's a lovely just wall ride coming out from him. Oh, and Delicato managing to slip it past Vicen, so Delicato will take the first game. So that will put it to 1-0, but it is a best of 5, so still plenty of games to go. Both players just going across the court right now, both going for that push shot. Vicen is forced Delicato into sliding now, so he's got the advantage right now, but not for long as he is forced to slide himself. So it's just it's a game of defense right now between the two players. Neither of them are consistently getting that perfect streak going. They are forcing each other into sliding quite a lot. And as we see, we're already up to 28 points. The drop shot coming out from Delicato, but that is why you don't really go for those drop shots too often, especially standing. If your opponent is standing as well, it's especially dangerous because it is relatively easy to get to those drop shots, and as a stand-in, if you throw a blue at the net, it is still extremely deadly. So we've seen why it's not really something you do there. Delicato ended up paying for it, and we almost seen the jam coming out for Vicen, but Delicato did put 9 points on the board for himself. And a misread coming out from Delicato, preemptively ran to the left, and Vicen just slides it down that right hand side. So VicenHA taken the first set pretty convincingly at that as well. He's looking to make a strong comeback from losing the first game. Delicato has been, if there's one thing he's actually been successful at tonight, it's been finding those corners. Vicen has been doing a good job of saving them as well, but it's definitely what Delicato has had the most success with so far tonight, finding those corners, and you see him just doing it consecutively, going for the line shot that time. The crosscourt lob coming out from Vicen, followed by a wall ride from both players, and Delicato refusing to slide. He did not want to lose his juice, so that puts Vicen up 29-7, but the super come out from Delicato, who uses the Z, and that will score for him. So Vicen still looking pretty strong, despite losing that last point. He is over 36 points right now, looking to finish out this game 2-0. And a nice push out coming from Vicen will increase his lead by 30, up to 44 right now. Nice wall ride serve coming out from Delicato, and once again Delicato being forced to slide. He's just been forced around the pitch right now from Vicen's shots. Vicen is forced to slide himself though, so both players resetting their perfect streak. Nice inside curve coming out from Delicato, almost finding the post, but not quite, and there we go. Vicen will end up taking the second set, so, or sorry, not the second set, the second game. So that will, oops, my bad, I accidentally hit 2, so it will be 1 each, sorry. So quite convincing from Vicen, We'll see if he can keep that up. So yeah, this is a best of 5. It is first to 3. So the cross-court lob coming out from Delicatobollz once again does give VicenHA his juice, but a missed timing will reset his perfect streak. So it is an issue both players have been having, just occasionally dropping that perfect streak from the lobs or just missed timing in general. Nice shot coming out from Delicatobollz to the post once again. Does put his lead up to 26-9. Delicatobollz just forcing, VicenHA forcing Delicatobollz all over in the court as he throws those perfects from corner to corner, and I like that aggressive play coming out from VicenHA, pushing up slightly to that net and giving Delicatobollz very little time to react to his shots. So this set's been pretty close, probably the closest set we've had so far, 36-37, but VicenHA getting the 6 points, putting himself up to 43, so the set could definitely go either way right now. A wall right coming out from VicenHA, forcing the side out of Delicatobollz. Both players just playing defense once again. We do see Delicatobollz being just though, but the inside curve from VicenHA into that post will give him the first set, so VicenHA taking 3 sets consecutively back to back. We'll see if he can continue that on and take this 3rd game for himself. He is just up right now, goes for that push shot down the line, does not find success, but the drop shot once again coming out from Delicatobollz will give VicenHA the shot from the net, ends up scoring from it. So that's twice Delicatobollz has paid for using that drop shot, and VicenHA managing to catch up to it. So VicenHA just looking dominant right now. Manages to build himself a 26-point lead in the 2nd set. And Delicatobollz finally managing to put himself on the board, so manages to grab a quick 9 points. We'll see if he can get some more. VicenHA forces slide though. Delicatobollz is just up, but we've seen this time after time. Delicatobollz getting up to that just point, and the disc just sliding right past him as he could slide to it easily, but refusing to because he does not want to lose that juice. So we do see VicenHA up 47 points to 9, looking to take this 3rd game quite convincingly once again. Cross-court lob coming out from Delicatobollz will give VicenHA a free perfect shot, and Delicatobollz turns around at the last second, getting the bonk. So VicenHA will go up 2-1. That means VicenHA only needs 1 more to finish out the series. Delicatobollz needs to take this one if he wants to bring it back to the 5th game. Short top coming out from Delicatobollz, but VicenHA reads it well, had himself in a nice position, and VicenHA just getting to these shots relatively easy. A lot of Delicatobollz shots there were going directly to him, but Delicatobollz finds himself some juice, goes for that push shot and slides it past VicenHA relatively easy. So despite losing 2 games in a row, Delicatobollz still looking pretty strong. He finds himself a 27-0 lead. He was just up but forced to slide. VicenHA finds that post as he finds the juice as well, so bring himself back to only a 14-point difference. And the short hop from VicenHA will close that gap even closer, so only a 16-point difference right now. Despite Delicatobollz looking so strong in those first couple of rallies, VicenHA looking like he does not want to give up a set. He has won the last 4 consecutively, so we'll see if Delicatobollz can finish this one off. Alright, both players are just up, and the wall right coming out from VicenHA does force the slide from Delicatobollz. Delicatobollz reading that push out though. VicenHA still has his juice, goes for the filth and does find the point, so does bring the score back even, 38 to 38. Delicado is Swedish, yeah, I think, yes. I believe Intubler told me Delicado is some sort of like dessert or a sweet or something. So we do see Vicen take his 5th set consecutively, and at this point it's not looking good for Delicado at all. He has been showing some life. He's been getting some good rallies here and there, but the fact that Vicen has taken the last 5 sets consecutively definitely showing something. Once again though, finding that post, so he does find the lead once again, 9-point difference so far, but I expect Vicen will make a recovery in no time. He does find that post once again, so bring the score back even, 21 to 21. And at the moment it is just whoever can find the post first and send the opponent the wrong direction. So Vicen with the exact same push shot twice in a row, catching Delicado out both times. That will put Vicen in the lead, 35 to 21. Delicado definitely struggling defensively so far, but as I say that, Vicen misreads that bounce off the wall, so it will bring it back to a 3-point difference. Vicen pushing up a little bit to that mid-court. And looking good so far for Vicen. He does have the juice. Pushes up flat net, still has his juice, and he will finish out the series 3-1 in the end up. So congratulations to him. He will move back up to the grand final, where he will face off versus Setaman once again.